everybody, I'm back. This is going to be a quick update video. This is not going to be nothing extravagant, nothing crazy. I was on vacation last week and I tried to come here last Sunday, but it was raining and I was getting to a place where the momentum was starting to leave me and I didn't want to have that happen. So I decided to force myself, after I finished my work for the day, to come to my parents' house and take a look at the car and really assess what I have to do. So I'm just going to give you guys a quick update as to what transpired from the last time. So I'm under the car now. Obviously I got to get new struts or shocks, whatever they call these. Here is the damage, like I said the last time, with the I wish I could see it better. My cell phone is a lot better, but where the crack is, I spoke to one of my friends. He said he could probably help me do it, so hopefully when he's available I'll ask him to come through and we kind of weld this up and get this going. Hopefully it's nothing too crazy. I have to address the brake lines. As you can see, this is a fuel line right here. That doesn't look too bad. I don't see any holes in it. I was thinking about this, spraying it with some rubberized coating and taking care of the other side. I'll show you guys that in a minute. This brake line wasn't leaking, but as you can see, it has a lot of rust, especially back there. So I was thinking about cutting both of the brake lines from like, let me get in a better position, from probably bottom right about here-ish, cutting them here, flaring them, and then, you know, doing my split from here, boom, boom, back to here, and opposite side. You get a better look when I go to the opposite side. Somebody told me in the forum in Facebook, I forgot their name, that BMW calls for a bubble flare. Now I've been not practicing, but I've been researching the best flares to use for this application, and a lot of them were saying, oh, you got to use a double flare. Obviously a single flare is extremely dangerous. You don't use a single flare, so that's out of the question. But a double flare is what I was anticipating to do, but now they said bubble flare, so I didn't want to open up my flaring kit until I figure that out, so that I can save myself some hassle. But another question I have for you guys is this. As you can see, this is a fuel line here and here. They kind of look very frayed and chewed up, and I noticed this when I changed my fuel filter, and I was like, man, I hope this doesn't leak here, blah blah blah. And when I had the initial leak the first time, I thought it was from here, but actually it was back here because I didn't have this tight enough. This doesn't leak here, but I would hate for me to have the subframe out and not address this. So my plans were to probably cut it from about here probably and get two more lines to go back to here. I know some people do like quick connects with nylons, and I'm not very skilled in that, and I don't know. I mean, it's probably not that difficult to learn and figure out, but I didn't want to, like, you know, do anything that's too crazy and get myself in more headaches. But I just want to ask you guys your opinion. As you can see, I cut the emergency brake cables here. I have to get this loose from here, this bracket I'm assuming, and then pull them through so I can get it out and put the new one in once I get it. Right now we have to see, here's the other crack here. You can see this one a lot better. This is the one that I was scared of at first, and here you can see the good thing about this is kind of still in the same place, and this metal is pretty solid. Now yes, I'm pressing it with my finger and I'm not pressing it with a screwdriver or anything like that, and once I grind it away we'll see, but for the most part this looks pretty decent. And once we clean up this area here and around it, and whatever the guys thinks we should do, and hopefully can help me, we can kind of get it, you know, situated where I can mold a nice piece of metal here and have it nice and solid. Once these two pieces are addressed, I'll be extremely happy, because that's the main thing. And obviously there's a little bit of stuff here, I can figure that out later and take care of that, and then etc. So yeah, the main thing right now I want to ask you guys is your opinion on this. I'm definitely going to replace this, but should I, you know, get the same type of, you know, I'm assuming this is steel line, or should can I use nickel copper and just cut it here, get the right flaring here? Like, how would I do that joint? I guess it's a double union or whatever they want to call it, joint, to do this piece here. Same thing for the brake lines. Like I said, I'm going to cut the brake lines from back there because they look all crazy. Because even though this one is leaking and the other one is not, I don't want to just change this one and then run the chance of this one eventually failing and then I'm back at the same position. So I'm going to change both of them, probably cut it, like I said, let me get a little bit, like right about here, cut it like right about there, and then, you know, do my flaring and etc and etc. But yes, I'm lazy right now. I don't feel like taking this off so I can see the type of flare it is, if it's like a bubble flare or not. I might go to where I have the hold on, sorry guys, going on with the car. I might go to where I have the subframe and look at one of the joints over there, but it depends because I have it all as you can see bagged, and I don't feel like opening. Oh, I got water on it. I don't feel like opening it up too much to get to what I need to get to. But yeah, I have a lot of work to do, but like I said before, you know, with cars, it's all about parts, man. If you don't got the parts, you can't do nothing with it. So at the moment, I don't have the parts, so that's where I'm at. But I'm glad I came because just coming here, I started the vehicle to make sure, you know, keep the battery from getting flat, even though I disconnect the battery every time. But you know, just to get motivated and seeing the car in this position, it got me back motivated. Just looking at the car again. It's just something about looking at the vehicle, the lines of the car, and I'm not trying to get all like, you know, fantasy Mike-ish, but you know, just looking at the lines of the car, looking at the potential, and just having that desire to eventually drive it, God willing, when it's legitimately fixed with all the mechanical stuff at the bottom and good brake lines, good fuel lines, great shocks and suspension, get some new tires, you know, then I can worry about the cosmetic stuff later down the line. And I think I might do one of those YouTuber type of Mako paint jobs down the line. I'll see sometime next year, God willing. But yeah, you know, I just want to keep going, and I'm glad I came. Sometimes you just got to see it to re-spark yourself, because I was content to staying at home today and just watching basketball and just like, oh, come here Sunday. But to come here and see it today and kind of like, you know, get the ideas flowing again, the juices flowing again, seeing what I need to get done, looking at the problem areas and seeing it doesn't look too bad from what I'm seeing right now. And based on the welding videos that I watched and stuff like that, it shouldn't be too bad to fix those. And once those things are done, I'll be so happy. You guys don't understand, but you probably do understand because you guys love this car like I do. So thank you again, guys, for watching. I'm sorry this wasn't a video with a lot of, you know, stuff being done, or in general, it's been a minute since I did anything, and like I said, I just needed to come here and see it to get my mind back in the right place to do that. And I appreciate the support, appreciate, you know, you guys watching. Oh yeah, real quick, if you guys made it to the end, I realized something. You know, I've been watching the videos and looking at the different details, and I'm like, yo man, this last video did really had like over 100 something views, but there's only like 3 likes, and like, why anybody subscribe to my channel? You know what I mean? A lot of people follow me on Instagram. I appreciate that, and I'm like, wow, you know, why can't it happen with the channel? And I used to think that, you know, maybe they don't really like the content and etc. But I realized, and this happens to me sometimes too, because I post the videos on Facebook, right? And you guys might click on the link to watch it on Facebook, which I'm pretty sure you guys do, because that's what the stats say, that a lot of the viewers are coming from people outside of YouTube, right? When you hit subscribe, or if you hit like, it asks you to sign in. And I know that's kind of annoying, because even with me, I don't feel like going to the hassle of signing into my YouTube account and doing that. I'm working IT, so sometimes I get a little skeptical and different things like that, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. Or not even that, it's just that, you know, it's like it's a nuisance. So this is a plea. I'm just asking you guys, if you guys can, please, if you see the video, instead of clicking it on Facebook and watching it, if you have the time, you could just go to YouTube and just type in, you know, youtube.com/MJNAJR, which is my channel. You can click on the most, you know, recent video and like the video. That'd be greatly helpful. What I'm trying to do, like I said, I noticed that a small percentage of it is getting recommended to people who actually searching for E28 content, so that's good. But if I get more likes, it really will help with them finding the videos. And like I'm gonna be honest, I just want to get my videos out there. I would like to increase my subscriber count. I went from having like maybe like 20 to 15 subscribers. With the help of you guys, I got like maybe like 50 something subscribers right now. So I'm moving in the right direction. I'm just trying to, you know, think of different ways to make my videos more entertaining, more interactive, where you guys can support on that level of like clicking through and watching the videos. As you can see inside, it's a lot to be done. There's a lot to be done, and I don't want to bombard this video. It's like almost 9 minutes with a lot of other stuff, but I'm still in a hunt for a driver's seat. As you can see, this driver's seat is damaged. I was thinking about maybe my friend who can weld, can see if he can weld the frame up, but who knows how long that's going to last and how good that's going to be. And everybody who's selling seats, they're not selling seats individually, they're selling them in pairs. They're far from me. I'm in New York, It's not the cardinal red seat. It's not the sports seat. There's a lot of different variables, and if you guys know anything about it, can you please help me? There was a gentleman, I want to say a couple of years back, who actually helped me source my transmission and whole kit for the manual swap, who was in the BMW group, and I forgot his name, but he really helped me out, and I was able to get that stuff from a guy in Chicago, and that helped me out. So like I said, if you see any of those things, you guys can help me out with it. Greatly appreciate it. And like I said, if you guys can take the time when you're watching the video, instead of watching it on Facebook, and I know maybe you guys want to hit like, cause you know, and give me the like, or want to hit subscribe, but it's actually to sign in. I know that's like a hiccup. If you guys can take that time, and you see me post a video, just go straight to the YouTube page and click on my next video that I just posted, and take it from there, from your YouTube account. I greatly appreciate it. I think that will help with the likes, help with the subscriptions, and you know, anything helps, man. If I can help you guys in some way, I'll help you guys. If you can help me, I greatly appreciate it. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your day. Have a great weekend, and God bless.